You've had almost like 2 bye weeks over the last 3-4 weeks. How do you get everything ramped back up again physically, mentally?
I mean, I don't know. You should be ready to go. I mean, myself, I feel really rested and energized. So I don't think it's about getting myself to go. I just feel good, and it's about going out there and going.
You think this is beneficial the way it's worked out, having?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Plus, Coach Nick already does a good job of taking care of our body. So I think it definitely has added to that.
How about Washington coming in here? It seems like they've been playing some pretty good football, winning 3 or 4. I mean, are they a little bit different than when you first saw them?
Yeah, Heineke's back there now, and they're playing with a little bit more juice. So they did, like I said, yeah, they're playing better than the last time we saw them. So it'd be interesting to see how they come out here and how they play against us this time.
How do you avoid complacency when you guys are undefeated and you really did a number on this team the first time around in their house? How do you avoid that trap game, so to speak?
They're gonna always. It's a trap game. I hate that term. But it's just knowing that we're 8-0, we're undefeated. It doesn't matter who we play. That everybody's gonna come in here and give us our. They're gonna give us their best shot. Every team in the league who's going to play us is looking to give us our first loss. And I think that really is what it comes down to. As far as being complacent, that's something that you just have to mentally be aware of. You can never be complacent in this league. I hope everybody on the teams understands that, because this is a production league. So there's no room for complacency at all.
Haason, from a pass rushing standpoint, what are the differences between Carson and Taylor?
Taylor, he's Heineke. He's more mobile. He will scramble and get out of the pocket if he doesn't have anything there. I think that is the biggest difference between the two.
How has Robert Quinn been assimilating into this defense?
He's just came in and he's been doing whatever he's been asked to do. That's all I could really tell you, because we only had him for like 2 games right now. So, I mean, that's a hard question for me to answer.
How did you spend time during the mini-bye? How did you?
Got off my feet. I was in the house, just resting, getting off my feet, giving my body a chance to recover from the season so far.
Do you think it's challenging mentally after you've played only 2 games, I guess, in the last month or so?
It depends. I think each person would be different. For me personally, no. I can, like I said earlier, my body feels good. I feel energized. I feel ready to go. But that's me. I can't speak for, every other man.
Yeah, my bodies feel good, man. I try to do some things that'll help me. I try to take advantage of the days that we were off. So yeah.
How about this Washington team? They've been playing better, won 3 or 4. I mean, what are you seeing? Are they a different team than the last time you faced them?
I totally think so. They're definitely playing better ball. This is not the same team that we played the first time. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be ready. And it's a division game. So it definitely means a lot. So we got to go out there and do what we have to do. They're gonna change up some looks for us, and which they have already. Like I said, this is a different team. They changed a couple of looks, and so we got to be prepared.
The defensive line looks like it's playing real aggressively. How does that impact you as a receiver? I mean, do your routes have to be shorter? You know what I mean? How does that impact you? Because the pass rush is going to be.
Yeah, they have a good pass rush, and wide receivers are just as important to the protection. We got to get open quicker. So that means we can't take long at the line of scrimmage. We got to get to where we're going right now. We got to be open right now. And so with them being good, having good D linemen, it makes our job tougher. It's put stress on the O-line and then put stress on us too. Because that means we got to get open right now.
AJ, what do you guys do to keep the mojo, or you keep the mojo?
Mojo? No, there's no mojo. There's no mojo. It's just coming to work, preparing, and for me, personally, just having fun, enjoying the moment, enjoying the process. I don't take these games for granted. I don't take the practice for granted. It's a fun game, and you're just trying to go 1-0 every week. Regardless of like all the media and stuff, you just try to block that out. Because that's what adds the stress and the pressure and all that stuff. But it's still a child's game.
So we're a pain in the ass, right?
No, it depends on the perception. The perception. I enjoy y'all. Y'all don't bother me. you know. But it's a perception, you know. I just try to have fun, you know. I just, you know, live life like no one else around me, you know. So that's all.
Are you concerned about
games that have allowed you both to be so successful?
Just our mindset and what we want to accomplish, and we both know what we want to accomplish, and just trying so hard to be great, you know. And once you have two people like that who wants to be great, you know, we lead by example. We hold each other accountable, and we try to play at a high level, you know, for each other.
Are you concerned at all about the rust? Because you haven't been practicing or playing regularly. You know what I mean? Like, are you concerned at all about that? It's been a lot of me time, and I know you like that. I appreciate that.
I wouldn't say I'm concerned. I think this is what practice for, you know, knocking all the kinks out and doing what we have to do. You know, we're professionals and we play at a high level for a reason. We can't adjust for having a couple of days off. We don't need to be professionals, you know. So
Early on, when you guys were doing some great things, you always said, "I'm staying humble. I'm staying humble."
Yeah.
Now you got national shows saying, "Can this team go undefeated?" How do you stay humble throughout all that?
Don't believe in your own hype. You know, for me personally, that's what I do. I don't believe in my own hype, man. You know, we got good players around this team who hold everybody accountable and are humble, but most importantly, hungry. You know, we try not, like I said, the media it's just how you perceive it. You know, perception is everything. Of course, you want to hear good things about you and all that stuff, but you know, you also got to come to work. And we are professionals, and whoever we're playing, they're gonna show us our best. They're gonna give us their best. So, you know, either we humble ourselves or somebody else will humble us. So.
AJ, you've spoken in camp about adding different things to your game, watching videos of different players. What's something that you recently added to your game?
I wouldn't say nothing right now. Nothing right now. But I'm always trying to just watch myself and clean up things that I've been doing wrong or things I know I could be better with. You know.
So where would you say you're better from week 1 to now?
That's something I just can't give you right now because of the media. You know, I don't want to give nobody no. You know.
AJ, I saw you having fun on social media the other night, watching your old squad, watching Tennessee.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah. What is it about that was kind of stirring those emotions for you?
Nah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Like that's just me having fun, you know. But I'm a professional, and I shouldn't be doing things like that, you know. So, I mean, I apologize, you know. I mean that, you know. I'm bigger than that, you know. But that's just me having fun, and I don't take I just have fun, like, you know. I don't mean nothing by it, you know. They get on me, you know, the media, the fans get on me when I don't do something. So it's just like, all right, it's my turn. So I was just having fun, but you know, it's not that serious to me, man. I'm just playing ball, having fun. That's all.
Y'all do anything different?
Yeah.
I mean, not too much for me. I just do the same thing every week. I try to win more than he beat. I try to win my matchup more than he win his matchup. So that's all I be doing out there, just competing, try to do my job the best way I can. Try to get this team a dub. Pretty small.
Hey, as a guy who takes a lot of pride in catching everything thrown here, and what do you think of CJ's ability to make difficult catches?
Yeah, we got hands in the secondary. We got the best hands on the team. We should be switching over to receiver too, the whole group, because we know we can do this. We got hands. You know, we might not be the better route runners, but we got the best hands on the team. DBs.
You had a game where you dropped a couple.
Huh? Which ones I dropped?
You dropped a couple.
What you talking about?
Detroit?
In Detroit?
Yeah.
No, that was a real good one. I couldn't even see. I was kind of blind. Couldn't see. That did drop that one though. Everybody have a drop in here now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody good for 1 or 2 drops.
Okay. Have you told AJ and Devontae you got better hands than them?
They already know I got better hands. I tell them that every day. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to sleep for it.
Do you lobby to get some chances?
Who?
Do you lobby? Like, do you tell the coaches, hey, put me in a receiver? Like,
I mean, you see me do it a little bit last year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It go gradually improve one day. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I might come out there and let's be the, I ain't gonna say Randy Moss because I ain't 6'3", but I might be the new short version of Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? Fast and, take the top off defense and Moss folks. You know what I'm saying? I got hands like that.
Those plays still in the book?
Huh?
Those plays still in the book? Are those plays with you still in the offensive play?
I don't know. I ain't been in the offensive meeting. I just go to work. But if they is, I hope they come out one day so I can get the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I ain't saying I'm Deion, but Deion was on offense. got the rock, so I might be like, next up. You know what I'm saying? Catch that tub.
How did you end up with DB?
Huh?
How did you end up as a quarterback?
Because what it is that I don't like depending on too many people when it comes down to like my job. So that for all this to go happen, so you play receiver. For all that to go happen, you gotta have great protection, and the quarterback gotta be reading his coverage and the right possession. You know what I'm saying? So now somebody can miss a block, he gets sacked. I done ran his whole route, and damn, I'm open and he sacked. Blow. On DB side, don't gotta worry about all that. I'm just competing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta depend on too many fields on the offense with the receiver part. Right. Too many people. I don't like depending on too many people when it come down to, so I just like, yeah.
And how much does that help you as a DB having those wide receiver skills?
Great, because like I said, I got 26 picks. That's what helps, you know what I'm saying? And in my position I play, picks get you paid, and they got me paid a lot of money. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good. You're good at it.
So in the catch, in the money per catch, you're making a lot more money than the wide receivers.
Huh?
In the money per catch, you're making a lot more money than the wide receivers.
No, we're not making receiver money.
No, but I'm saying, but if you divide it, you got 36 picks, right? You made
26.
26. I'm sorry. You made 26 picks. You made what you made for 26 picks, right? So dollar for dollar, if they paid you you'd be making more money.
They need to pay the corners more money. The corners should be getting $30 million, just like receivers, because we got to cover them. We got receivers making 30 M's and all this kind of crazy stuff, and we ain't getting 30 M's. We catch the ball too. We got stocked up to catch the ball.
That's another thing I don't understand. If there was so much money in being a receiver, why aren't you being a receiver?
Because I got to depend on so much.
But you still be making the money though, whether they throw to you or not.
I mean, you gotta have the stats to do that. You know what I'm saying? People gotta have stats to do that. There's a lot of good receivers that have some stacks because they couldn't get the ball to them. And I ain't got that issue. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cover them. Yeah. People that cover the people with all the money need to be making all the money. Yeah, that's what need to be going on. DBs need to get paid 30 M's.
So it's like, you played like 2 games in the last month. I mean, what are the challenges to staying mentally sharp, with that much time off?
Easily, shoot. I'm a professional. That's what we do, Y'all ain't taught us in I don't know how long, probably. Y'all find a way to still ask some good questions, don't it?
Not
critique
always.
your job. I mean, some of y'all do ask questions.
I just figured out I should be making 30 million because I cover the people who cover the people who cover my receivers.
That's what I'm saying. We need to be making 30 M's.
Yeah, but no challenges to the time off, nothing like that.
Nah.
Mentally sharp.
Just locked in. We focus. We know that we work. It's our job. It's like our job.
What's this like coming back? If you go to Monday night, it'd be 2 games in the last 30 days. It kind of throws off the rhythm a little bit. How do you kind of, just get back into the flow, the intensity and everything?
You know what? Start with today. We enjoyed another mini bye, getting our bodies fresh. Man, I think that we overcame a little bit of the rust coming off the bye week, and we just gonna keep building. I feel like, that's every week. You're trying to make sure you get your body ready for the game, and so these extra days have been helpful. We got time to build up to Monday.
So you're saying there was a little rust in Houston coming out of that, or?
I'm just saying it wasn't as bad as we thought. I mean, of course, the tackling got to get better. If we trying to win this thing, especially when it gets colder, people gonna run the ball, and so we gotta make sure we get the ball carrier on the ground. But if I'm critiquing ourselves, that's what we gonna work on and make sure we stay sharp on the other stuff.
Washington's different now, of course, different quarterback. Would you say Taylor Heineke's getting the ball out a little quicker? Is it going to be tougher maybe to get to him?
Yeah. I mean, I know Heineke brings a different piece of what he does, and I know that he's a baller, and so we got to go out there and just do our job because he got some weapons he can get him to. The first game we did a good job of it, but Taylor is definitely different than Wentz, and so we just got to make sure, number one, we stop the run, and then secondly, make sure we touch the quarterback, get after him, because I do feel like if we do that part, we'll give ourselves a chance to win.
So Brian Robinson wasn't on the field last time.
Yeah.
What element does he bring to that backfield?
Power, explosive. Definitely a great change of speed from what you see from 24, and I just think that he went to Bama, so he's hard nosed, physical runner, and just gotta make sure we get numbers to him.
I don't know if you see all these national talk shows. Everybody's talking, can the Eagles go undefeated throughout the season? How do you guys stick to game and not look at overall big picture here?
You know what? Just knowing that ain't nothing gonna just fall in your lap. We've been working hard to get to this point, and we gotta stay with that. Stay committed to it, and just wherever the cards lay, that's where they lay. But just no pressure. Just keep doing your job. You gotta you can't get bored with just doing your job over and over. That's what we talked about. Because winning is definitely a great feeling and cures all. But what goes into it on how we approach every week is what matters. And I think when we approach it in a way where we know we got to get it done and what we got to work on our weaknesses. I mean, the sky's the limit for where we can go if we keep getting better.
To build off of John's question, I mean, you've already seen this team and you beat them really pretty handedly in their own house.
Mm-hmm.
How do you avoid that complacency or just kind of taking your foot off the gas when you've already seen this team and seen what you can do against them?
Well, do it again. That's what you got to do. You got to go out there and do it again because they're not just going to lay down because we did it the first time. And they got a new spark because they got Heineke in. And, I just think that it's just going to be they coming in. They know they're a game and a half back from, being in first place. So I feel like they still got a lot of hope. And so I ain't worried. I just know that we gotta handle our business. It's always about us, and I know that whoever shows up, we're gonna make sure we're ready that week.
How has Robert Quinn started to get used to the playbook, picking things up, and getting comfortable here in the locker room?
He just want to follow our lead. He's like, man, it's y'all team. I'm just coming in, trying to help the team, and I feel like he came in with a humble attitude, and he just loving just being here, going from where he was to now. I mean, I would know how I would feel if I'm coming from a record where you don't know if you're gonna make the playoffs or not, and then you got a team that's undefeated, that's hot right now. We're just trying to make sure we stay hot, and I think he's just coming in, giving everything he has for us, and I mean that's all you can ask for from a guy, especially a vet like him, to come in and go off where fit where he's needed, especially coming from being a starter.
Yeah, I mean, he explained it to us in the team meeting, but still, as an offensive lineman, I still should keep the guy in front of me, and it's just not on coach himself. I get paid to pass protect and run block, and I didn't do my job those two plays, and I executed the assignment, but it just had to. If I just kept it in front, Jalen would have taken a hit twice. Mm-hmm. So, something I'm working on this week, just being more smart. How I'm pushing off with my legs, keep the guy in front of me, and how I'm using my hands. Hands do play a little part in the way we set here with the momentum and influencing that, but just got to do a better job.
Jordan, how would you let defensive line, the Commanders? Is this going to be? There's probably no line that you're playing that's better than that. Right?
Yeah, these guys are pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good team. Almost score there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a pretty good team. Pretty good D line. Very physical up front, so we've got to match the physicality again this week. So, yeah.
You said how did you weren't happy with the way you played Thursday? Like how do you react to that? Do you, especially with a long layoff, do you let it fester?
Yeah. Sorry again. Yeah, man. We have this next play mentality, but it's really hard when you feel like you let down the team, you let down the coaches, and you let down the fans because. We know they love us, and everyone always talks about how they hate us as well, but that's just because of the love. They want you to do the right thing. And when you don't do the right thing, you're going to hear it, and that's what other teams and other people don't understand about Philly fans. And so it was just hard for me to let go because I just felt like I let down the world. And once that 24-hour period kind of passed, really had to focus on the setup and not the setback. So just how can I prevent that from happening next time? So that's all I did now. Yeah.
So it hasn't been like you've been sitting around all week going, God, can't wait to get back on the practice field?
Yeah, I mean, it's been like that. I've been very high energy today. Just get back out there and work on the techniques. Obviously, you don't want to give up sacks. And to do it like that, prime time. That was not lie. Pardon language is pretty bad on my part. And I hate seeing Jalen get hit. And so, yeah, I just got to play to a high standard and the standard that we've been playing at all year.
So when Nick was doing the film review, Jordan, did he put himself up there? I don't know how that works.
I think he did, yeah. Like I said, man, we told you the pass presses too, the way he takes accountability. is amazing, and when we talk about being a player's coach, it's just another example of that. So,
Jordan, with you guys 8-0, national talk shows are talking, can this team go undefeated? There's so much noise out there about how good you guys are. How do you guys stay focused day to day, week to week, each game?
I think the process from last year, and kind of just, I think how the Eagles have been as an organization on focusing on the next game, kind of just helped us to have the record that we have now, and to be where we are now. It's just focusing on the next game. The next game is the most important one. When you watch the film, 24-hour period to watch it, get over it, flush it, move on to the next. And so that's pretty much our mentality.
When you guys faced the Commanders earlier in the season, Chase Young wasn't on the field. He will be on the field on Monday. How do you prepare for him?
Cool. I don't know. Just got to watch the film. We don't know. We were doing player personnels and we listed him as questionable, but we're just going to prepare like he is playing and just keep watching the tape, see how he plays. It's kind of hard because he hasn't played in a long time, but we respect the hell out of him. He's a hell of a player, very skilled. And so, we've got to go back and watch the film from the 2020 seasons and 2021 as well. So before he got hurt, because he got hurt early on. So
week 10.
Yeah.
So you say there's no such thing as too much me time, but how do you stay mentally sharp when you play the game for innings and one?
Coach Stout makes me very sharp.